It's Jason and Iyare. It's the podcast that's sweeping the nation. And just so I get it right at the start, at large, podcast at googlemail.com.
What up, this Jay-Z kicking it with Jason and Iyare.
You're listening to Jason and Iyare.
I like a bit of toilet humour. I don't know how funny this story is. It's just a little bit weird. I'm going to cut to the chase and Iyare can elaborate. Woman gets stuck on a toilet for 2 years.
She stayed there for 2 years. Eventually, her boyfriend, after 2 years... calls the police and says, you know what? I think there might be something wrong.
So she sits on the toilet for 2 years. So it takes her boyfriend 2 years to actually decide there's maybe something wrong.
2 years.
2 bloody years. Well, she sat there, knickers round her ankles, just sat. Actually, I mean, I'll put that bit in. She might have sat there with her jeans on.
We don't know.
I don't know.
But they had to actually, literally, she was emaciated by the time they found her, like, completely dehydrated, and they had to pry her off the toilet. Now, 2 things.
Go on.
First one, boyfriend's held it for 2 years waiting for her to come out. Do you know what I mean?
He pissed in the sink.
All right, is the first thing. And 2, man, damn, that's a serious log. That's like, whoa, dude, what did you eat? Or maybe she realised that the boyfriend could hear her through the door and thought, right, okay,
I'm just going to wait for it to happen.
And then the longer she stays in there, the more he's standing outside the door going, you all right, and then the less she can go.
Exactly.
Until you get 2 years down the road.
2 years down the line, and then he decides, come on, this ain't toilet shy at all. You're in the head.
There's something not right with you. What keeps you on the toilet for 2 years? Did they have a little bit of an argument or something?
A little bit of an argument. I mean,
you spend too long in the toilet. I'll show you long in the toilet. That's how, I mean, that's the sort of thing girls are doing.
She's just stubborn.
Yeah, maybe that's the way it was.
Wasn't she hungry? I mean, did she drink toilet water? Because she must have been thirsty.
Well, 2 years. I mean, but she was emaciated. But like 2 years of not eating, you know, I mean, you wouldn't be able to survive for 2 years.
So maybe they've exaggerated this story. Maybe she got off quickly when he went asleep. Do you know what I mean? And then went back. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's one of those. She could, no, do you know what?
They had to prize her off, though.
It couldn't have happened.
No, maybe.
Nah.
What I can't work out.
Where did it happen? Sorry, where?
It's in Kansas, in America.
In
America.
Anything goes down, innit?
You know what I mean? It's an extreme place. Have you ever sat on the toilet long enough that you get pins and needles in your feet?
Yes.
Literally, her legs must have felt like they were going to fall off. What are you doing, love? Anyway, look, you know what? I'm glad you managed to get off the toilet. They got you into hospital in there, and she's receiving treatment.
She's receiving treatment.
Treatment she's receiving.
Good girl.
Well done.
You're listening to Jason and Iyare. Thank you very much.
All right, so a little while ago, we did a story about the perfect man. Yeah. You know, he had to be so tall, he had to drive an X car, he had to own this type of house. And we've been waiting, because we did this story a little while ago. We've been waiting for someone with a little bit of intelligence to switch that story around and find what the perfect woman's like.
Okay, so
it's finally turned up.
Number 1 is blue eyes.
Okay.
All right. So basically, you either have to be blonde or going blind.
Yeah.
To have blue eyes. All right. So that can't be right.
That can't be right. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit harsh. So
number 2 is long blonde hair. Now that definitely can't be right. I mean, listen. Big up all the blondes that are listening.
Yeah, man.
Respect to your locks.
Love you, boy.
All right. But you're telling me the only girls that can be anywhere near kind of our perfect girl is blonde ones. I have to take umbrage with that statement.
Yeah.
I'm upset that can't work. That don't work for me.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
That's the second one. Occasionally, she wears glasses, the perfect woman. Occasionally.
Not every day.
Sometimes she's a little bit blind.
Okay.
Does that mean that sometimes she can't really see the wrong things you do? Is that why?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Like sport. Perfect woman.
Right.
Fair dues. That's not bad.
Fair enough. Stop. So she won't complain when Arsenal are on. That's all right.
Right, so there's loads of others, but the one I'm really going to have to go to is Little Miss Perfect has to be a size 12.
I don't know.
Do you know what? I mean, listen, size 12? Average size of woman's 16, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
it really depends how tall you are.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You're size 12 and you're 4 foot. You're a fat bitch.
There you go, exactly.
You're a round ball.
Exactly, but if you're
with arms.
If you're 6'5" and you're a size 12, then you know what I mean? You're a snooker cue.
Size
The
12.
other thing is that she earns less than 25 G's a year.
See, to me, that's a gold digger. What she wants is a rich man, and she's only going to earns less. She could be on 12 grand.
So that means no successful woman, i.e. someone who makes their own money, takes care of their own bills, does their own thing, clicks their fingers like that, can be the perfect woman. That can't work, surely not. And, according to this, she's got a wacky personality. Now, come on, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Wacky. Just real quickly, explain wacky to me. When you see wacky written down, what do you think?
I think of Jim Carrey in movies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey does wacky performances like The Cable Guy, Ace Ventura, and The Mask. That's wacky.
That's the type of girl they're saying that
if a girl
that we
comes
should
around
get.
and starts acting like that, that can't work, man.
That's straight up crazy. So wacky's a word that, I mean, now that you said it, I'm like, that's a stupid word.
Right.
I'm not really feeling wacky.
And here's another thing. The perfect girl has got no children. So that means nobody who's a mum can be a perfect girl. That can't work.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
That means my mum and your mum can't be the perfect girl.
True.
That means your mum, you listening, your mum can't be the perfect girl. That can't be right. It can't be.
It can't be. No, you're right.
Exactly.
I feel
this
you.
is nonsense. In fact, let's just abandon this story now. If you're lonely, that's what you're looking for in a woman, all right? And that's probably why you're so lonely.
Yeah, because that sort of woman, you ain't gonna find her. She's non-existent. Pain in the ass if she is.
Yo, what's up? We the Clips, and we chilling with Jason and Iyare.
Talking about girls,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
and extreme behaviour.
Yeah.
Okay. A 50-year-old woman killed her partner. Killed him because he stopped her from playing Bruce Springsteen.
And she went
and killed him.
And wow.
You know?
Well,
And worse than that,
Yeah.
she got 8 years. She only got 8 years. She killed someone because they don't like Bruce Springsteen as much as she likes Bruce Springsteen, and so she killed him.
Well, maybe she was just getting tired. Maybe every day you were saying, "Oh, listen, turn it off." And maybe it just got. Do you know what I mean? He said it one too many times, and
Okay.
she just lost her rag.
No, man.
Maybe
listen,
she just saw
that's
that
not
red mist. That women see red mist, didn't
Yeah,
it?
no, there's
And
no doubt about that. But
maybe that's
seriously.
all it was. It was red mist, and it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
no,
she
that's
just went
right.
nuts.
Look. Okay, right. Is a Tribe Called Quest your favourite group ever?
Well, it's not, but I'm gonna say it is now.
No, you better say it is because if you don't, I've got the right to kill you, and
Right.
I'll only get 8 years.
Where was it?
It was in Australia.
Ah, see,
What?
it says it all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What?
It's Australia. They got different rules.
Have they?
Yeah.
Ah, I don't think
Well,
so.
clear they have.
Listen. Killing is killing wherever you are. You can't be just going around, you know what, you don't like the boss, bam, you're dead. That can't work, bruv.
No, you're
That
right.
can't be a right way to go on.
Straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe he was just saying it far. Do you know what I mean? Far too many times.
Oh, what,
And,
like-
and maybe she said, "Oh, I will do. All right, chill. I will do.
And he just stopped listening.
Yeah, and he was on her back,
Think about it though. Think about it. Like if he's on her back, all
trying,
the time,
ladies.
Like, look. It's going to her. If he's coming to her every 2 seconds in the song, saying,
Yeah.
you know what, Born, don't play Bruce Springsteen. Don't play Bruce Springsteen. The USA, don't play Bruce Springsteen. Then maybe that's not even a justification. Do you know what? Stick your headphones on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Put headphones on, biatch.
Open up a tinny, sit him down in front of the Aussie rules, stick the boss on your headphones. Don't kill a geezer because he doesn't like Springsteen. If he comes in with the new Step CD, then kill him.
Yeah.
What's up, people? It's Miss Dynamite, chilling with my boys Jason and Iyare. Keep it locked.
Basically, in Amsterdam, where they're a bit more relaxed about a lot of things, yeah? Including the fact that, like, basically, you're allowed to have sex in public in Amsterdam.
Just
They've
like,
legalised
just out
that
there.
now. Yeah, do you know what I mean? If it's like, you know what, you're walking around with your girl in Amsterdam and you know what, the mood just takes you, don't worry about it. It's all good. Do your thing.
Hotels must have been screwing because you don't need them anymore over
Yeah,
there.
exactly. You'd be like, you know, people can just go out and get some fresh air. But it's made a few people upset.
Okay.
And not just the people who don't like to see bare naked ass at it in the park. All right.
Yeah.
The thing is that's that in Amsterdam, whilst you can have sex naked in a public place, if you let your dog off the leash, they will prosecute you, blood.
Wow. Okay. So there's a big difference there. It makes sense.
Yeah, there's a kind of a twisted logic to it.
There's a twisted logic to it, you know, because if you're out of a dog and it's off the leash,
Yeah.
and you know you're walking your dog and you chuck a bone or a stick,
Yeah.
and the dog chases it and it gets that stick or the bone,
Yeah.
kind of confused with the bone or the boner,
Yeah.
and the dog then goes for the boner. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Then people can get hurt. Or maybe, Jimmy, if you like open sex and you're out and you're doing it and you think, you know what, I like dogging as well,
Yeah.
and there's a dog out in the park, you might want to get the dog involved in.
You're aware that dogging doesn't actually involve dogs, right?
Why would it be called dogging if the dog's not involved? Not that, again, I've not done it, obviously.
I look-
Geezer down the pub told me about this.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, how can it be called dogging if the dog is not getting dogging?
No. Look, right, that's bestiality. That's a whole nother thing. And if you want to talk about that, you can do your own Jason podcast and investigate that one to your heart's content, right?
Documentary idea there, you know?
Yeah, you get into it, mate. You investigate the world.
So that's
of
different.
Getting involved
So
with
dogging-
dogs and sex.
Dogging is different to Just
Bestiality.
yeah,
As in, you know what I mean? Involving the dog in your sex. That's
right.
a whole different
So
thing.
what's dogging then?
Do you know what? Tom,
Nah, you know, but you
Well,
don't want to act like you know.
Right. Well, look,
Well,
as I
yeah.
understand it, and I'm
Geezer
no
at the pub told you, yeah?
I'm no expert on these things, but as I understand it, dogging is when you go to places where people are going to be having sex in public and watch them do it.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I've understand to be dogging. I might be wrong.
Right.
There you go.
I'm here to learn.
No,
I'm here to learn.
You had
do you know
that,
what I mean?
sorry, you had that flicker of recognition. I've done that. I saw that just went, boing.
It was like, oh my God, is that what's called?
I've dogged.
Yo, what up? It's the Kid Game, and I'm hanging out with Jason and Iyare.
You can get in touch at largepodcast@googlemail.com, and you can kind of comment on the podcast via iTunes or drop us a message via MySpace, myspace.com/.